Dear members, good morning and warm welcome to all of you to the 40th Annual General Meeting of Neuland Laboratories Limited, held through video conferencing facility, other audiovisual means. For the smooth conduct of the meeting, all the members will be in mute mode. Audio and video facility will be enabled for those members who have registered themselves as speaker shareholders once the chairman announces to commence question and answer session. If you wish to raise any queries during the meeting, please post the queries by clicking on the communicate icon available on the screen. Please note that as per the requirements of the law, the proceedings of the annual general meeting will be recorded and transcript of the same will be available on the website of the company. I now hand over the proceedings to Ms. Sharada Bamidapati, Company Secretary of Neuland Laboratories Limited. Over to you. You're on mute.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning and a warm welcome to the 40th Annual General Meeting of Neuland Laboratories Limited. The 40th AGM of the company is being held using audiovisual means. I would like to take you through certain details regarding the participation at this meeting. The facility of joining the AGM through video conference is being made available for members on first-come, first-served basis. Once the question and answer session starts, the moderator will announce the names of the shareholders who have registered as speaker shareholder, and they will be unmuted by the host. The speaker shareholders are advised to put video on while speaking. If any speaker shareholder fails to speak using video mode, he or she may speak using audio mode with earphones on. If there is any connectivity problem at the registered speakers, and the next speaker will be asked to join, and the host will provide an opportunity to such speaker at the end. We request the shareholders to restrict their speech to 2 to 3 minutes. During the proceedings of the AGM, if a member faces any issue, they can contact the helpline number mentioned in the notice of the AGM. The registers, as required under the Companies Act, are open for inspection. We have the statutory auditors, secretarial auditors, cost auditors, and internal auditors of the company or their representatives and the scrutinizer to the e-voting present online. I would like to inform the members that the company has extended e-voting facility in respect of all the businesses to be transacted at the 40th Annual General Meeting of the company. The remote e-voting facility commenced on 28th of July at 9 a.m. and ended on 30th of July at 5 p.m. Members as on cutoff date, that is July 26, 2024, who have not exercised their vote through remote e-voting and participating in this AGM are entitled to vote during this meeting through e-voting facility. The company has appointed Ms. Sheikh Razia and failing her Mr. Mohit Kumar Goel partners, D. Hanumantraju and company practicing company secretaries as scrutinizer to scrutinize the votes cast at the remote e-voting process and e-voting process during the AGM in a fair and transparent manner. Since this AGM is being convened through audiovisual means, all resolutions proposed in this AGM shall be decided through e-voting only. I now request our Executive Chairman, Dr. D.R. Rao, to conduct the meeting. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I feel privileged to welcome you all to the 40th Annual General Meeting of the company. In view of the presence of requisite quorum, I call this meeting to order. I would like to mention that we have Dr. Christopher Samristi, Mr. Ome Kusrukan, Dr. Nirmala Murthy, Ms. Pallavi Bakru, and Mr. Sugata Sarkar participating from the respective locations. We also have Mr. Prasad Menon, Mr. Suchet, Mr. Saharsh, Abhijit Majumdar, and Mrs. Sarada Bhamidapati in this meeting. I thank all the members and invitees to join this meeting. We are conducting the AGM through video conference facility pursuant to the directions of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and the Securities and the Exchange Board of India. The company has taken requisite steps to allow members to cast their votes on the business being considered at this AGM. Since there is no physical attendance of the members, the appointment of proxy is not applicable. Members who have not voted using the remote e-voting can cast their vote in the NSCL e-voting website. Since the notice is already circulated to all the members, I take the notice and the director's report along with the auditor's report as read. Dear friends, I would like to welcome you to once again to the Neuland's 40th AGM. As I reflect on Neuland's journey, it leads me to reiterate a few things which you may be aware of, but it is important to state them again. From the very beginning, my purpose that has been to build a quality-conscious pharmaceutical company high on integrity. At the same time, the task seemed Herculean as a lot of expectations were not met by the industrial environment in India. I was fortunate that my educational background and experience in the industry helped me to envisage such a company. Employee safety and well-being are embedded into the organizational DNA as we have begun our operations. While Neuland has always been conscious of the environment, I was able to contribute significantly from the 90s to ensure the potential area is ecologically safe. I think there is still some way to go before my initial vision is fully realized. However, I am very grateful for the journey and those who have been part of it we have completed 40 years as an organization. I am mindful that few companies get to cross this milestone, and this is a result of contribution from all our key stakeholders. I particularly want to thank the government authorities and the banks which played an instrumental role during the initial years of Neuland's journey when capital was limited and debt was the only way to grow. Even as the financial year 24 has been a landmark year in terms of performance, I see it as a result of the journey we have taken over the past 20 years. Reaching where we are today has meant that we went through certain difficult failures, which were the basis for learning and building a stronger company. While we had certain direction in mind, the execution in terms of how things fell into the place took longer than we anticipated due to reasons both internal and external. We are building a quality-focused company willing to pay the additional cost for compliance, which coupled with our dependence on debt left the less vulnerable to events outside our control. Internally, we have also realized that need to build a stronger capabilities in R&D, quality, and manufacturing, even as we prioritize project management as a function to ensure agile delivery. Having said that, the strategy that we have been pursuing over the last 15 years has enabled us to move away from the low margin products and consequently debt. We have also been able to develop portfolio of complex specialty APIs like polypyridone, palmitate, salmeterol, epixaban, while working with innovators on novel therapies. Even as we have seen this transformation in terms of the business, we recognize the need for multifaceted development. While the strategic priorities have provided the structure for our actions over the last 3 years, sustainability is becoming an integral part of our strategy and operations. Over the last few years, we have consciously and formally worked on several sustainability initiatives, and we have been reporting them regularly. You would have also seen me emphasize the importance of our people and the need to continuously develop the organization so that we can sustain the growth ambitions we have. The leadership team has dedicated significant time in the last year to advance our people initiatives. We have had senior members of the team embark on individual development plans so that they are prepared to take on even more responsibilities, and we can look to have more robust leadership pipeline. At the other end of the spectrum, we are continually focusing on the management training program, and in the last year, we have embarked on a structured induction program for hires across all the levels with relevant learning calendars throughout the year. We have a strong emphasis on people, and as well as we need to have a strong organization for the growth journey that we envisage. Neuland is committed to upholding the highest standards of governance and ethics. We prioritize compliance with the applicable laws and regulations, recognizing the importance of strong institutional governance and risk frameworks in protecting the interest of our stakeholders. Since becoming a public limited entity 30 years ago, our board has had presence of eminent personalities who played a significant role in holding the company to high standards of corporate governance while guiding the company in the strategic direction. Along with the strong board, I have also been blessed by Suchet and Saharsh joining the business and embedding similar values and vision for the company. We are continuously assessing and enhancing our governance structure to ensure they encompass robust controls, enable effective decision making, and align with evolving best practices both local and globally. Looking ahead, I firmly believe that Neuland is well positioned not just for significant growth, but also to be recognized a leading sustainable option in the pharmaceutical world. Our strategic priorities are aligning us more closely to our customers and driving Neuland transformation as a stronger and more agile entity. Customer centricity has been the core of Neuland intent, and we continue to make every effort on actions which enable us to serve customers in a more sustainable way. Our ongoing investments, robust product pipeline, and strong reputation in the pharmaceutical industry further underpins our ability to deliver long-term value. Various functions are embracing digitalization, and we are building towards an organization which will take advantage of the latest advances in the artificial intelligence to keep us ahead of the curve. We are continuously working on our plans for the medium to long term, which will entail significant decisions with respect to enhancing capabilities and capacities. As we complete 40 years, and I look forward to a new decade where Neuland plays an increasingly crucial role given the changing competitive environment. We are seeing new entrants enter the API and CDMO space, which, given the operational complexity of the industry, could be potentially dangerous. Neuland will continuously to hold to high standards while working with the network of suppliers to build a better business environment. Our company remains committed to enhancing the value for our shareholders. This year, our company has announced the highest ever total payout of dividend across the last 3 decades. Once again, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all our esteemed customers, bankers, vendors, the regulatory authorities, our partners, and my fellow board members. I also express my deepest appreciation to our employees for their hard work and dedication. At Neuland, we remain steadfast in our commitment to collaborating with all our stakeholders to produce high-quality pharmaceuticals and enabling a healthier world. Thank you very much. Now we'll take up the questions and invite speakers.
Thank you, sir.
I
Ladies
now
and
ask
gentlemen.
moderator to unmute it.
Yes, thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay connected while we bring speaker shareholders online. I now request Mr. Rikin P. Dalal to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Dalal, please turn on your webcam, unmute yourself, and go ahead with your questions or comments, please.
Very good morning, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. When will Neuland's schizophrenia drug approval take place, and what will be the size of opportunity for the same? Next question is, we've been hearing about Neuland working on complex peptide chemistry for the past 17 years. We would like to know when the peptide chemistry will be commercialized and what is the size of opportunity for the same. And lastly, how are you preparing your capacity for possibility of large order on the potential of approval for CAR-XT? In the past, we have missed out on orders at least once. In the case of Teva, potentially due to lack of the sizable capacity. Those were my questions. Thank you.
Thank you. I now request Mr. Bharat H. Shah to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Bharat Shah, please turn on your webcam, unmute yourself, and go ahead with your questions, please. Mr. Shah?
Yeah.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. First, Dr. W. Rama Mohan Rao, sir, our chairman, vice chairman, Mr. Suchit, sir, vice chairman, CEO, and sir, vice chairman, MD. Sir, this company has given us biggest wealth creator in last 30 years after public issue, and you have created biggest wealth. And I have gone through your annual report. Everything in your annual report regarding employees, production, or everything is CSR activity is good. There is no more question. But again, record profit and record dividend. We hope your blessings on our chairman's blessing on this two sons have created biggest wealth, and we hope this will continue in coming years. There is no more question on annual report because what you are in first 3 minutes you have shown in and then a chairman's speech was there. I hope this company will create record wealth in coming years. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I now request Mr. Badri Vishal Bajaj to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Badri Vishal Bajaj, please turn on your webcam. Unmute yourself. Go ahead, please.
1 minute.
Yes. Mr. Bajaj, we can hear you, sir.
I got it. Okay. 1 minute. Now, where is my video? Hello.
One moment, sir. It is there.
Yeah. Congratulations to the chairman, sir, and the team, both the brothers, Sir and Suresh. And I'm very old shareholder attached to Neuland Labs, and I'm following in closely about its working, R&D, molecule validation, and the third plant which was acquired, and in given time schedule of 100 days. So the commitment of the board, I appreciate, and following to that, what are the actions are taken? The team of the board, younger, both the brothers, they have taken to new heights because of their long range understanding and market and customer satisfaction. Now, I have only two questions, sir. That your market cap is almost 5 times have gone in single 1 year. If you take last 1 year, market cap has gone up because of your efforts and your debt-free hope of P2E, which is just 36 times, still go up compared to other pharma companies, which I wish, and margin is almost doubled to 300 crores from 164 crores, and EPS is almost 234. So it is all your R&D, the commitment, the schedule which I have listed, which has given you the long range results of your efforts. I appreciate and congratulate you, sir. Now, the second one is that capex in Sangareddy plant, which you have taken up and you are doing it. Please give the details on plant capex up to what far it has gone up, and the capex which is going on around 140 crores, which you have envisaged, and next year about 100 crores. And with this capex, what will be the future growth in the capacity of our company? And one hesitation in your con call, which you have told is, hope operating environment is predictable. So now the operating environment for our company might have become positive, and you are going ahead with the raw material supplies at marginal lower cost, That way your margins are going up. Yeah. So I wish the team and the company all the best, and thank you for the company secretary for taking up perfect liaison with the customer shareholder service. Thank you.
Thank you. I now request Mr. Redappa Gunluru to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Gunluru, please turn on your webcam. Unmute yourself. Give me a moment, sir. Mr. Gunluru, please unmute yourself. Yeah, turn on your webcam.
Thank you, madam.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you, sir. First of all, Ram Mohan Garu, my chairman, Suchit Rao Garu, Shahas Rao Garu, and my company secretary Sharada Garu, and all other directors, my co-shareholders, good managers, auditors. Good morning, Namaste, sir. Sir, my name is Redappa Gunduru from Hyderabad. As a shareholder, I am very happy, proud of the company performance. Sir, as I requested, the hard copy annual report are not received. Please send me afterwards, Mr. Company Secretary. I gone through soft copy of annual report. Wonderful annual report, sir. Colorful information. Perfect numbers. I found that there is a wonderful corporate governance, ethically, transparency, quality governance is there, sir. Under leadership, Mr. Chairman MD. We are growing, sir. Sir, I would like to congratulations for annual report preparation KMPs of my company. Special kudos to them, and also my special appreciation to company secretary for a wonderful annual report, sir. Wonderful CSR. Chairman, sir, you have given wonderful information speech about my company performance. Yes, sir, we are celebrating wonderfully 40th annual general meeting. Quality management, quality manufacturing, quality leadership, quality R&D, quality results, ultimately wealth creation toward the stakeholders, investors, because of your visionary, because of your leadership, because of your hard work. In my portfolio, Neuland Labs is the wealth creator, majority wealth creator in my portfolio. I'm very proud and very happy, sir. Yes, strongly we are financially, numbers are posted quarter on quarter, year on year. Thank you so much, sir. I support all the resolutions you voted, supported. I don't have any special questions to in financials. General question is, sir, I would like to know your vision in this 2 to 5 years. And also, what is our plans? What is our ideas? What is the strategy to continuation this successful financial performance? These are my couple of observations, my views, sir. I would like to thank our PS Rao team, quality, professionally, they are doing them. They are also one of the participants in my company growth. Thank you, PS Rao and team. Sharada Garu, I would like to thank you and your company, the team, for smooth proceedings and please continue the VC only, sir, Chairman, sir. We can able to attend anywhere in the globe. Both the chai, sir. And also, we have very good memories, Mr. Chairman, in the physical annual general meetings. That memories are still alive. What a wonderful the way of the ease of the doing the AGMs are very wonderful, sir. I'm concluding, sir. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Under your leadership, Mr. Chairman and MD, we'll achieve many more higher hours in coming financial years. And there is no black spot, single black spot in my company, financial sir. It is a proud moment. That's the reason I wish good health to you, not only you, entire board of directors, our hardworking employees, and everybody. Thank you so much. My best wishes to you.
Thank you. I now request Mr. J. Abhishek to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Abhishek, please turn on your webcam, unmute yourself, and go ahead with your questions, please.
Yes, moderator, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir. My name is Abhishek, shareholder of the company. My DBID IN301637, client ID is 41359155. So first of all, I congratulate the management on the eve of 40th annual general body meetings and trust all is well with you and your family in this challenging situation. Our company deserves much more respect than the current market cap. After completing more than a decade of successful operations, profitability, dividend history, and becoming one of the strongest brands in the respective segment. So first of all, I would like to know, as of date, how many employees are there in the company and what are the steps being taken by the company to reduce the other expenses, legal professional charges, and the audit fees. I would like to know from you, sir. And the company has really outperformed in the past 2 years and you're being rewarding the minority shareholders in large numbers. We are really thankful to the entire board of directors for having rewarded the minority investors in large numbers. We are able to see that your hard work is turned into numbers, and we can see that the stock price is greater at 9,000 rupees today at 10 rupees par value. So it is sincere and humble request from minority shareholders to kindly have a stock split being done in the company, sir, so that the volatility in the market will increase and still our company can prosper in the years to come. So kindly think over to distribute the share into 1 rupee face value or 2 rupee face value, so that in the coming years, the company can still flourish and reward the shareholders in numbers. And I would request from other shareholders also to consider hybrid AGMs in the years to come, because more number of shareholders are not able to join because of digital challenges in this virtual platform. So if you can consider hybrid AGMs in the years to come, more number of participants can join in the meeting. You can get the valuable points, suggestions, and ideas that will be helpful for the management to empower in future. Like local shareholders from Hyderabad can join you physically. Pan-India shareholders can join you virtually. Pan-India shareholders can join you virtually. So nothing much to ask, sir. We are really thankful, and we are thankful to the company secretary for the sincere efforts and kindly take care of the hospitality part of the investor fraternity. I wish the company and the board of directors a great success and prosperity in the coming future. And thank you for giving the opportunity. I hope to see you in the hybrid AGM next year. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we take the next speaker shareholder, would like to request speaker shareholders to restrict to 3 minutes, please. I now request Mr. Praful Chawda to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Chawda, please turn on your webcam, unmute yourself, and go ahead with your questions or comments, please.
सर मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, please go ahead.
हेलो,
We can
मेरी
hear
आवाज आ
you,
रही है?
sir. Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
चेयरमैन सर, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स, मेरे साथी दोस्तों में कंपनी का 40 इयर्स सिंडिकेट की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। इसके साथ ये भी कहना चाहता हूं कि कंपनी की आईपीओ भी 30 इयर्स हो गए, तो इसके भी सिंडिकेट में एंट्री हो रही है जो हम शेयरहोल्डर बने हैं इसके लिए। तो कंपनी के 40 इयर्स की जर्नी की एजीएम रिपोर्ट में जो बताया है, बहुत खूबसूरती से कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट ने बताया। तो कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट ने जो एजीएम रिपोर्ट बनाया, क्योंकि नॉर्मल बहुत सा इंफॉर्मेशन दिया, तो मेरे आगे के शेयरहोल्डर बोल दिए सर, इसके बारे में नहीं बोला। सर, जो कंपनी में वेस्टेज निकलता है, वाटर साइकिलिंग रिसाइकलिंग कैसा किया जाता है, और जो वेस्टेज का रिसाइकलिंग किया जाता है या नहीं किया जाता, इसके लिए बताएंगे। आज शेयरहोल्डर तो बहुत हैप्पी है, खुश है कि शेयर का रेट बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है। इसके लिए मैं मानता हूं कि कंपनी ने जो नेक्स्ट 3 इयर्स पहले अपना ऑफिस चेंज किया, और ऑफिस वास्तु के हिसाब से बहुत सक्सेसफुल रहा। जो जर्नी कंपनी ने 35 इयर्स में नहीं किया, वो 5 इयर्स में करके बचा दिए। यानी कि ये कंपनी का बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स, एम्प्लॉयज, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर सबने अच्छा मेहनत किया है। तो भी मैं बोलता हूँ कि वास्तु का कुछ तो कुछ हो सकता है, जिससे अपने हुआ है। सर, कंपनी काम अच्छा कर रहा है, सब कुछ अच्छा है, पर आगे नेक्स्ट फ्यूचर में आपका 5 इयर्स का प्लान क्या है? ज्यादातर कंपनी का चेयरमैन का विजन 5 ईयर 10 ईयर्स का रहता है। जो जो यूनिट लगा है उसका बेनिफिट आज मिल रहा है। तो कोई यूनिट 5 ईयर्स पहले लगा है, 10 ईयर्स लिए गए, 20 ईयर्स पहले भी लगा है। अभी कंपनी बहुत से फार्मा का जो ड्रग्स के उसका रेट कम भी होते जा रहा है। तो इसका कुछ असर होगा बिजनेस में या नहीं होगा, इसके बारे में बताएंगे। धन्यवाद सर।
Thank you. Our next speaker shareholder, Mr. A.V. Manisundaram, has joined the call through audio. Mr. Sundaram, please go ahead with your question.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Please go
Hello.
ahead.
Very good morning. Neuland 40th Annual General Body Meeting by means of video conference. I talk in audio only. Welcome, Company Chairman Shareholder Ram Mohan Rao, Company Secretary, Board of Directors, and fellow shareholders. Very happy we have invested by means of Neuland Laboratories. It is multiples of 5 times, and also rates also very high. What I have invested in, very happy. Returns is also very good in market, but dividend is very low. That's only we feeling. Then our annual report is very clear, and also very happy to see transparency, good whistleblower policy, and also we have given CSR activity to the very good, sir. And also we planned, we do what the rates are higher in market to have competition with the other pharma industry. And we requesting you to have a hybrid meeting, AGM meeting in future, because we are far away from Hyderabad. And also very happy, very good results, very good activities, very good, all the things are very happy, sir. And also I requesting the management, please forward, have a meeting with shareholders, because we have seen it before 5 years back only. Very happy to attend the meeting. And also we please consider hospitality by sending a sweet box or dry fruits, sir. Please do the needful. Who are attend the meeting by means of video conference, happy to attend this meeting. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you. I now request Mr. Kamal Kishore Jawar to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Jawar, please turn on your webcam, unmute yourself, and go ahead with your questions or comments, please.
मेरा आवाज आ रहा है? मेरा आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ जी.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Jawar?
Chairman sir, all letters.
Yeah, sorry. Please go ahead.
आवाज आ रहा है? सर, चेयरमैन सर, ऑल लेटर्स को मेरा नमस्कार. मैं इस कंपनी में IPO जब से शेयर हूँ सर. अपना धर्मकरम रोड से जो बिल्डिंग से शुरू हुआ आज न्यू ऑफिस में, जब तक इस कंपनी में मैं शेयर हूँ. और आपके जो यंग जनरेशन सुचित साहब और आपके सेकंड सन जो इतना डेवलपमेंट करे हैं, सब यंग जनरेशन में इतना डेवलपमेंट करके अच्छा रिटर्न दिया, हम कुछ सोच नहीं सके इतना रिटर्न मिला है. आज इतनी खुशी है, इतना खुश है हम लोगों. जैसा कि हमारा आपकी कंपनी में जब एक टाइम पे गिफ्ट देते थे तो मेरे पास 1 शेयर के 25 शेयर थे. 1 शेयर के गिफ्ट के हिसाब से.
Mr. Jawar, sorry, you're sounding muffled, sir. Mr. Jawar?
वो भी एडवांटेज मिला था. और सर आपने राइट इशू भी दिया. राइट.
Mr. Jawar, I'm sorry. हेलो सर, आपका आवाज ठीक से नहीं आ रहा है. अभी ठीक है सर. हाँ, बोलिए.
ओके सर. चेयरमैन सर, ऑल लेडीज को मेरा नमस्कार. और हमारे सुचित साहब और आपके सेकंड सन को नमस्कार. आज ये दो कंपनी को साहब किधर से किधर डेवलपमेंट करके ले गए. सुचित साहब जितना तारीफ करे उतना कम है. जितना हार्ड वर्क करके आपके एम्प्लॉइज पूरे इतना मेहनत करके जो कंपनी डेवलपमेंट हुआ, हम बहुत बधाई देते हैं साहब. और हमारे को जब राइट इशू भी ओनली 54 में दिए, हमारे कितना रिटर्न मिला साहब. आज हमारे को इतना रिटर्न मिला है कि हम एक करना हाउस खरीद सकते हैं. बड़ी बात मैं बोलता हूँ, आपकी कंपनी ने इतना धन दिया है। और सर मैं एवरी ईयर ऐसी वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस रखे सर। और मैं एक बात बोलना चाहता हूँ साहब, आपका कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का सर्विस बहुत अच्छा है। कभी भी हम मेल देते हैं सेम डे आंसर मिल जाता है। बहुत अच्छा सर्विस है सर। और सर मैं चाहता हूँ, अपना शेयर 9000 हो गया है, स्टॉक स्पीड में आप 1 रुपीज पेडअप का या 2 रुपीज पेडअप का रखिए, तो क्यों मुझे जरा और लिक्विडिटी बढ़ेगा, इसमें बहुत अच्छा बेनिफिट मिलेगा। और आते तो दीपावली शुभ अपना देता हूँ। और मार्केट में रूमर्स न्यूलैंड इज द रेमेडी होल्ड अगेन इज द 15,000 टच शेयर प्राइस 1 ईयर। तो अब ये भी बहुत मार्केट में खुश खबर है साहब। और इसी तरह वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस करके सर, और आते तो दशहरा दीपावली की सब कुछ शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ ऑल डायरेक्टर्स को। और हमारे पीएस राव एसोसिएट की जो सर्विस बहुत अच्छा है साहब, कंटिन्यू इनको भी रखिए। थैंक यू सर।
Thank you. I now request Mr. Ramesh Shankar Gola to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Ramesh Shankar, please turn on your webcam. Unmute yourself and go ahead with your question, please.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Ma'am, మీకు వాయిస్ వస్తుందా మ్యామ్?
Yes, sir,
Hello.
we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much, moderator. And సార్, చైర్మన్ గారు, మీరు చెప్పిన స్పీచ్ చాలా ఇన్ఫర్మేటివ్ ఉంది సార్. బట్ దట్టు సార్, నేను ఈ కంపెనీని గురించి ఎంత చెప్పినా చాలా తక్కువ సార్. నేను రమేష్ శంకర్ గొల్ల, స్పీకింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ హైదరాబాద్ సార్. బట్ సార్, ఈవెన్ అటు ఈవెన్ స్టాఫ్ కానీ ఈవెన్ అట్లాగనే సెక్రటేరియల్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నిర్వహించే శారద గారు కానీ టాప్ మోస్ట్ షేర్ హోల్డర్ కంపెనీ సెక్రటరీ అండి. ఈవెన్ ఆ ఒబీడియంట్ కానీ ఈవెన్ సూపర్ గా అండి, ఎంత బాగా మాట్లాడతారంటే ఈవెన్ ఒక ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్ లాగా మాట్లాడిస్తారండి. అది మాకు ఎంతో సంతోషంగా ఉంటుంది. బట్ నేను సార్ ఈ కంపెనీ గురించి లాస్ట్ ఒక 8 years ఆర్ 9 years బ్యాక్ మనకి మౌంటైన్స్ ఉంటాయండి. ఈ మౌంటైన్స్ దాటి ఎప్పుడు రీచ్ అవుతారు అంటే అది ఇప్పుడు రీచ్ అయింది. నేను చాలా సంతోషంగా చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నాను సార్ మన కంపెనీలో. ఈవెన్ దట్టు సార్, క్వశ్చన్స్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను సార్. మనకి రాబో 2 years, కమింగ్ 2 years లో రోడ్ మ్యాప్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుంది? ఏదైనా మనకి రా మెటీరియల్స్ చైనా నుంచి అట్లా వస్తా ఉంటే దాని గురించి ఏదైనా ఇబ్బందికరమైన ఇష్యూస్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? దట్ ఈవెన్ సిఎస్ఆర్ యాక్టివిటీస్ వెరీ గుడ్ అండి. గవర్నెన్స్, కార్పొరేట్ గవర్నెన్స్ చెప్పాలి అంటే వెరీ గుడ్, టాప్ మోస్ట్ అండి. ఇక మనం ఏం ఆలోచించాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు మన కంపెనీలో. వెరీ గుడ్ అండి. దట్ సార్, ఈవెన్ మన ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఎంతమంది మేల్ ఉన్నారు, ఎంతమంది ఉమెన్స్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ వర్కింగ్ అండి. దట్ సార్, నాకు ప్లాంట్ విజిట్ అనేది చాలా ఇయర్స్ గా అడుగుతున్నాము. బట్ అదొకటి మీరు ఈ సభాముఖంగా చెప్తే చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంటుంది. ప్లాంట్ విజిట్ చాలా, అది కూడా ఇంపార్టెంట్ అండి. మన కంపెనీ గురించి ఇంకా బాగా తెలుసుకోగలుగుతాము యాజ్ ఏ షేర్ హోల్డర్ గా. అదొకటి అప్రూవ్ ఇవ్వండి మా శారదా మేడం గారికి, చైర్మన్ గారు. మీకు రిక్వెస్ట్ అండి సార్. దట్ డివిడెండ్ ఈస్ పార్ట్ ఈస్ ఓకే సార్, బట్ బోనస్ అనేది డ్యూ ఉంది. బోనస్ కూడా ఇస్తే చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతాం సార్. ఎప్పటికీ నా న్యూలాండ్ గురించి నేను ఎవరికైనా చెప్పుకుంటానే ఉంటాను సార్. వై? బికాజ్ దిస్ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ గుడ్ కంపెనీ, టాప్ మోస్ట్ కంపెనీ అండి ఇప్పుడు ఫార్మాస్యూటికల్ లో. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ఫర్ గివెన్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ మీ. అండ్ నా ఎంప్లాయీస్ కి, ఈవెన్ మా డైరెక్టర్స్ కి, బోర్డ్ మెంబర్స్ అందరికి పేరు పేరున ధన్యవాదాలు. రమేష్ శంకర్ గొర్ల, హైదరాబాద్ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. ఈవెన్ సార్ దట్టు అట్లాగనే ఈ అకేషన్ లో మన డ్రై ఫ్రూట్ స్వీట్స్ ఇస్తే చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతాం సార్. ఎవరైతే స్పీకర్ షేర్ హోల్డర్స్ గా అటెండ్ చేశారో వాళ్ళకి మాత్రమే సార్. ప్లీజ్ సార్, హ్యావ్ ఎ గుడ్ డే అండ్ మీకు ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ అందరికి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ గివింగ్ ఏ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు మీ సార్.
Thank you. I now request Mr. Suresh Jain to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Suresh Jain, please turn on your webcam, unmute yourself, and go ahead with your question, please.
हेलो,
Yes, Mr. Jain.
आदरणीय चेयरमैन सर, उपस्थित सभी डायरेक्टरगण और शेयर होल्डर साथियों। सर, इस कंपनी का मैं बहुत ही पुराना शेयर होल्डर हूँ। आईपीओ आई जब से मैं इस कंपनी के अंदर हर चेयरमैन स्पीच सुनने के वास्ते और कंपनी की रूपरेखा जानने के वास्ते मैं आता था और मैं सुनता था तथा मैं भी अपने विचारों को प्रकट करता था। सर, आपने जो कंपनी को आप अपनी टीम के साथ इतना पावरफुल लेके गए जिसकी मुझे उम्मीद भी नहीं थी। सर, आपने कंपनी को किधर का किधर लेके चले गए। और सर, मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेरे पास भी कम से कम 20 फोलियो है, तो सर कंपनी विजिट को लेके गए तो मेरे घर से 20 जनों को लेके जाएंगे क्या? इसके बारे में भी मुझे जानकारी चाहिए सर। कंपनी विजिट के अंदर सर, एक कंपनी के अंदर हम गए थे तो उन्होंने कहा कहाँ तक पढ़े, कहाँ तक लिखे सोए, नटा बोल्टा कहाँ फिट करना है, आप लोगों को मालूम है क्या? इस प्रकार के बातें करते और हकीकत सही है सर। हम कंपनी के अंदर आके हमारी को क्या कंपनी की जानकारी हमें क्या है? अगर आपका चेयरमैन सुन लिए, चेयरमैन स्पीच के अंदर आपने कंपनी की पूरी रूपरेखा हमें जानकारी हमें दे दी, उसके बाद में कंपनी देखने का मतलब ही क्या है? जो फिजूल का खर्च है सर। मैं चाहता हूँ कि अगर इसको ड्रॉप कर दिए और पढ़े लिखे और ग्रेजुएशन है जिसके पास से 10 शेयर से ज्यादा है या 100 शेयर से ज्यादा है, उनको कंपनी विजिट कराइए। एक शेयर होल्डर को कंपनी विजिट कराने से कंपनी के ऊपर बोझ पड़ता है सर। इसके मैं खिलाफ हूँ सर, और आप कंपनी को बहुत अच्छी रूपरेखा को लेके जाते। इस कंपनी को मैं ऑल रेगुलेशन को मैं सपोर्ट करता हूँ और मैं भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि जिस प्रकार कंपनी को आप लोगों ने एक महत्वपूर्ण स्टेज के ऊपर खड़ा किया, उसी प्रकार मैं भगवान से यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि इस कंपनी को दिन दूनी रात चौगनी तरक्की करते हुए आप आगे के तरफ बढ़े और भारत के इकोनॉमिक के अंदर आपका सहयोग प्राप्त हो। आपने जो बोलने का शुभ अवसर दिया उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर।
Thank you. I now request Mr. Afzal Ali to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Afzal Ali, please accept the prompt on your screen. Please turn on your webcam. Unmute yourself and go ahead with your questions, please.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for giving this opportunity. And sorry for delay. I am in another meeting, that's why I have gone late. Good morning, everyone. My name is Afzal. I am the shareholder of this Neuland laboratory. Sir, I am very happy and I am very proud that I am the shareholder of Neuland. Last year, I think the share price is 2000 change. Now it's double, triple. I can't tell anything. 9,000 change today. It's reach. It is very happy, sir. Everything is going very well, but something is missing. That is, we can't see the chairman and the company secretary and directors in face to face. It is very good way you are going in online meeting. Everyone is very comfortable. But once in a year, this is a AGM will done. That is also is going in VC. It is not good for my side. SEBI has given the rule, it is correct, but it is not partiality to go for only and only. Now I came to here in Botri AGM, it is going on physical mode. There are some companies are doing in physical mode. I am not telling that you also do, but my request you also can do, because shareholders are invested for our company to meet MD, the direct Dynamo person, once in a year. That is also is missing since 4 to 5 years the corona started. So I requested, please next AGM will be connected in physical mode and no more gifts, no only tea and snacks only, sir. Okay. This is my request. And no doubt, because everything is going perfectly, what can I ask for a question to disturb you? No more question is having with me. I have voted everything. My side is positively, and secretarial department is very good. He is given the link before time. But the NSL team have a request. Please notify the number which my speaker, because I am in the meeting, I have left out and I have come out. Because you tell me the timing number, then I will arrange something else. So it is a request for NSDL team to please send the number. Okay, this is a request, not a order or anything else. And thank you for everyone. You are giving this opportunity. I am very happy, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next shareholder, G. Vandana, has registered, however not joined for the meeting. I now request Shrikant Jhawar to please accept the prompt on his screen. Mr. Jhawar, please turn on your webcam, unmute yourself, and go ahead with your questions, please.
सर मेरा आवाज आ रहा है सर?
Go
हेलो
ahead, sir. We can hear you.
रेस्पेक्टेड चेयरमैन और अपने बड़े चेयरमैन साहब सुचित सर और छोटे सर जो सुचित सर, मैं श्रीकांत बोल रहा हूँ सर। मैं आपके कंपनी में 17 साल से आपकी मीटिंग अटेंड कर फिजिकल, और जब से कोरोना हुआ जब से अटेंड कर रहा हूँ। और आपका जो छोटे इन्वेस्टरों का जो वेल्थ क्रिएट किए, मैं उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। जो छोटे शेयर होल्डरों का बहुत अच्छा क्रिएट हुआ, साथ में प्रमोटर का भी, और ये अपना हाईएस्ट डिविडेंड पेड है। और उम्मीद है कि नेक्स्ट ईयर भी हमारे इससे भी अच्छी डिविडेंड की उम्मीद है। और सर एक ही क्वेश्चन है जो मेरे साथी शेयर होल्डर बोले, जो स्टॉक स्प्लिट है, अगर आप 2 पेड अप का करेंगे तो इसमें क्या है सर, लिक्विडिटी भी बढ़ेगी और छोटे इन्वेस्टर भी और ज्वाइन हो सकते हैं। और साथ में जो अपने कंपनी में जो आज 25 साल से आईपीओ आने तक जो पुराने कर्मचारी, अब उनकी भी उन्नति का भी बहुत ख्याल करिए। जो इतने साल से अपने कंपनी के साथ उतार चढ़ाव में देखते हुए आए, तो अब उनका भी उन्नति करिएगा। और साथ में मैं सेक्रेटरी अपने पीएस राव साहब का भी धन्यवाद, जो आज तक पीएस राव साहब का खाली बैलेंस शीट में नाम रहना बोले थे, छोटे इन्वेस्टरों का बहुत बड़ी बात है जो वेल्थ क्रिएट होता है। और इसी तरह रखिए सर, और आते सो दशहरा दीपावली की भी शुभकामनाएं सर। थैंक यू।
Thank you. That was the last speaker shareholder for today. Over to you.
I would like to thank all the shareholders for taking time to join this meeting. I thank all the directors.
The questions.
Oh, yeah, right. That's it. I'm sorry.
No, that's it.
Keep it. Questions.
Once again, good morning, everyone. And thank you for all the questions from our shareholders, and thank you for all the supporting comments acknowledging the performance of the organization. At the same time, I would also like to remind all our shareholders that Dr. Rao, Harsh, myself, our company secretary Sharada, our CFO Abhijit, our board of directors, all of us are sitting here as representatives of everyone who's contributed to the performance, as well as representative of our shareholders. I think for the company to perform the way it has, it's taken a lot of effort from a lot of people. So thank you for that. Before I get into answering the questions, As the chairman was saying in his speech, we would also like to acknowledge the contributions of the past directors. Mr. Dhanrajgir, unfortunately, who's no longer with us. It was a very sad moment for the organization as well as the board. Mr. P.V. Maya, who retired from the board after having spent more than 30 years. Mrs. Bharti Rao also has retired from the board, and all of them have played a very critical role. And I want to use this opportunity to acknowledge their contributions to the organization. And I think now, quickly diving into the questions, Mr. Rikin had questions about, what's the plan on the peptide commercialization, specific approval on a drug, and whether we expect to see any capacity issues. As we've clarified in the past, Mr. Rikin, and let me just confirm with Sharda if all the shareholders are still present online, including Mr. Rikin. Yes. That I think as far as the capacity is concerned, the way we plan our capacity is that we always look at our sales forecast and the business forecast for the next 3 to 5 years. And based on the molecules which are expected to grow and the expected capacity utilization, we take steps well in advance to make sure that we do have our capacity available for all the products at the right time. Having said that, in the past, whenever there's been a sharp increase in demand, which was unforecasted or unanticipated, we might have faced a temporary shortage of capacity, but it has never been for a long period of time. So we can be rest assured that we have not lost any opportunities because of capacity, and we're taking all the steps to ensure that we always have the available capacity. I think in terms of the approval of a specific product, we are under confidentiality with our customers in terms of being able to reveal any information about specific molecules and specific approvals, both on the generic as well as the contract manufacturing side. However, whatever information that we are able to share with our shareholders, we take steps to cover that through press releases, as well as in meetings such as this, as well as our investor calls post the board meeting, including our website and our other social media presence. But before I go on to acknowledge the questions of other shareholders, Harsh, is there anything else you would like to add?
He asked some question about peptides market size and all.
Yes, would you like to quickly add your comments to that?
There was a question about the market opportunity for peptides. The current CDMO business of the peptides is about $2.5 to $3 billion. But because of also an increasing number of GLP-1s entering the fray, a lot of new companies have started to look at peptides, not just for acute therapies, but also for chronic therapies. So we are seeing a lot of interest from biotech companies as well as big pharma in developing peptide therapies in general. So therefore, while the current addressable market for peptides is maybe $2.5 to $3 billion, it is also anticipated to grow very rapidly to maybe $6 to $7 billion by 2030. I don't have the exact numbers, but we can share that later. But yes, the Neuland has invested almost 17 years in peptides so far. We believe it has helped us create a good platform. And going forward, we would like to capitalize on this market opportunity.
Thanks, Harsh. Mr. Bharat Shah, thank you for all the acknowledgement of the efforts that have been made and the performance of the organization. Mr. Vishal Bajaj, I think as we've clarified on our calls before, our regular capex usually tends to be in the vicinity of about 100 to 120 crores, which is what we call the maintenance capex, which includes making sure that our infrastructure is up to the current standards. Notwithstanding that, we do incur growth capex, which is very specific to molecules, which has specific payback periods and customers backing it up. So based on that, as I was saying earlier, the investment in capex will change in order to accommodate whatever capacities, both in manufacturing as well as R&D, to accommodate and even push our growth further. In terms of what we can expect from the organization in the next 2 to 5 years, though we have not given any specific guidance with respect to performance, we can expect that the track record over the last 4 to 5 years will continue for the next 3 to 5 years as well. Of course, given the nature of the business as well as the uncertainty, we do expect that there could be a quarter-to-quarter volatility and sometimes even a year-to-year volatility, which is outside of our control. But we ensure that we've taken all the steps internally to manage that growth. There was a question about the operating environment and the risks associated with it. As we've mentioned in the annual report, I would also like to clarify that we have a very thorough risk management program within the organization where we anticipate macro level risks as well as risk due to our internal operations. We have a detailed risk register where we constantly measure the impact, the velocity, and the probability of the risk, and we take the appropriate corrective actions where we're constantly mitigating risk that is created to our operations based on the uncertainties. So we would like to assure the shareholders that it's a huge priority for us, and that is one of the tools through which we manage any uncertainties caused by the larger environment. I've answered the question in terms of next 2 to 5 years. What really our vision is to consolidate on our prime API business, our specialty API business, commercialize peptide opportunities, continue to grow our contract manufacturing business. As Harsh had articulated earlier, we see ourselves having built the business molecule by molecule, proposal by proposal. So we believe that we've built a very strong platform, and we would like to use those strengths to continue to consolidate our position and establish a leadership role in each of these areas of the business. In terms of the number of employees, this was a question asked by Mr. Abhishek. We have about close to 1,700 employees who are full-time, including our contract workmen, FTEs. Today, we have close to about 3,200 employees that work in the organizations. Mr. Abhishek, thanks for also acknowledging our efforts on keeping our costs under check. It's a continuous effort. So we do run an annual program, both on our operating expenses side as well as our process side on the unit operations, as well as making our processes more efficient to make sure our costs are under check. In terms of consultants, our administrative as well as our legal fee, we only do that when there's a specific requirement for the business. So every time we look at our business plans and identify areas where we can strengthen the business, we do evaluate multiple consultants to see who can complement the abilities of our team to help the organization meet its target. So we do continue to rationalize that. Will there be a stock split? I think this is something we will discuss among our board and take the call at the right time. But we do appreciate the input of our shareholders, which is important, but we will discuss it among our board members and take the appropriate call. There were multiple requests on this call about arranging organizational or plant visits. There were also comments that a plant visit may not be required. So given that we've seen both the requests, we will discuss it internally and make the right decision in terms of arranging a plant visit. There's also comments on a physical meeting with the shareholders. It would be our pleasure to meet our shareholders as well. So we feel the same way, but we'll have to evaluate to see the platform on which we can get the maximum participation from the shareholders, whether that's a virtual meeting, a hybrid meeting, or so. We will evaluate it and take the right call. Again, Mr. Reddappa, Mr. Praful, thanks for your comments acknowledging the performance of the organization. In terms of our EHS efforts, wastewater recycling, we do take this very seriously. As mentioned in the annual report, our shareholders would note that we've been rated among the top 5% in the industry in terms of our ESG practices, which are our environmental practices, our social practices, as well as our governance. In terms of our wastewater recycling, our shareholders will note that we are zero liquid discharge, which means that we recycle all our liquid waste internally. In terms of our water recycling, we do have robust recycling systems internally. So all the wastewater which is generated is treated. We use it for cleaning. We use it for gardening and other purposes. And this effort in terms of conservation is ongoing. There were other questions from Mr. Suresh talking again about a potential company visit. As mentioned earlier, we will take that into consideration and see what we can do for our shareholders. I think this covers most of the questions that were asked by the shareholders, but I will just do a quick check to see if I've missed anything. Yes. Shall there be anything else? Okay. I think there was one question about the audit fee and controlling of expenses. I think given how complex the nature of Neuland's businesses and the growth that we've seen of the organization, audit is a very integral part. And as you know, we work with the best auditors in the industry, both internal as well as statutory auditors. I do believe that our auditors are exercising their proper judgment in terms of their fee proposal, and the management and the board are happy to approve it. I think in my closing comments, I do want to acknowledge the role of the board of directors. I do remember there was a question in one of the previous AGMs about, the board of directors, their contributions, the composition. And I would like to say that today, the composition of our board of directors, their contribution to the meetings, the way they challenge the management and rest of the organization to think through various issues, both on performance, making company goals and achieving those goals. Their contribution has been tremendous. As I was saying earlier, I think our stakeholders, our bankers, our customers, our shareholders, our employees, other statutory authorities who have supported this organization so far has been tremendous. So with that, I believe all the questions have been answered. I will turn it over to Sharda, for chairman, for the rest of the proceedings.
Thank you, Sujit. I would like to thank all the shareholders for taking time to join this meeting. I thank all the directors who have joined this meeting from the various locations. I would also like to thank all our customers, vendors, bankers, and other stakeholders. E-voting facility will remain open for the next 15 minutes to enable those eligible members who have not cast their votes yet and would like to exercise their vote. Results will be announced within the stipulated timelines, and the same will be intimated to the stock exchange and upload on the website of the company and NSDL. Now, with your permission, I and other board of members would like to take leave from the meeting. I wish you all the members a healthy and safe future. Thank you.
Dear members, since the time allowed for e-voting has elapsed, the meeting is concluded. Once again, thank you all for your participation.